Hello everyone, welcome back to Podcast on Wheelz, episode 30! We are officially only 10 episodes away from the end of season 2. That's insane. Honestly, we're already halfway through season 2. That's insane. We have a lot of interesting stuff to talk to you about. Mainly bad stuff, but hey. It's okay. Right now, we are I'm exporting the vlog on the weather things where I showed you all the fantastic weather we're having today. We are under a tornado watch. Not tornado warning. We are under a tornado watch, a flash flood warning, a severe thunderstorm warning, an aerial flood advisory, a flood watch, and wind advisory. We are under 6 to 7 weather alerts as of currently right now. I think 2 of them already went away, the severe thunderstorm warning alerts, because it's 3:12 p.m. So, I think they're already gone. But we still have the tornado watch, the severe flash flood warning. We're under a tornado watch till 6 p.m. We got 2 hours and 50 minutes to go. What the hell? I'm like, damn. But right now it's just been raining, like, it's getting darker outside, which is not good. We had one thunder, it's been raining, there's like a shit ton of puddles in our backyard and front yard. Like, there's a little flooding in our front yard, but like, nothing too bad to the point where we call ourselves horrible. Like, we have internet, we have power, we have everything like that. Some people do not have power as of currently. I'm grateful that I have power and internet to do these podcasts and export my vlogs and do my videos, upload my videos. But as you we'll go more update. But I went way more in depth in the video, like the vlog I was showing you. Yes, it's a 35-minute vlog about storms. I got annoyed because of my stuttering.
People keep stuttering because you can feel their pain.
Like, god damn! Like, you can feel the physical pain. So, yes, I filmed a 35-minute vlog on weather. Tell me weird or what? I was having a lot of weather updates. I was texting friends about the weather updates. I was showing you some news. I was showing you screenshots, some videos, and alerts that I was getting on my phone every couple of minutes. And we showed footage throughout the day of us walking to school and us walking back from school. And I'm super glad they let us out like 3 hours early because it's 3:14. We still have 16 minutes till the bell rings for us to end the college day. But if we would have stayed, we'd be having tornado watches and like severe flash flood warnings. Like, that's not safe to drive on a bus home.
I hate your stupid desk.
Yeah, it's not desk near my bed. So yeah. So yeah, we have been dealing with a bunch of weather-related struggles because right now it's the 9th day of 2024, so we are currently 9 days in, so yay. So we're not even half a month into 2024, and we had over 7 to 8, 9 weather alerts, 2 deaths, which is Doc's son and our friend Emmie, and then we have a final exam, and we have all the final exams in 2024, which 2024 exams are really not that bad, because I knew that would be coming up anyway, because the first of the semester of college is ending soon, and so we have our very first final exam this Friday. It's right now Tuesday, so I only have Wednesday and Thursday to go to, because I do not have any exams on Friday. Doc has exams on Friday, so that sucks, but so I'm off Friday, she's not, and then like I'm not off Thursday and she's off Thursday. I only have to take one exam, which is a math exam, which is an EOC, so like state exam. You cannot exempt it. Not really interesting. Like, for my friend Haley wasn't here. My friend Flora wasn't here. My friend Emily wasn't here. I'm like, damn, where is everybody? I think I know why. Um, but my friend Angelique was here, so that was fun to hang out with her and talk with her. And I was playing my game Blacksmith, and I restarted today, and I have over like 3 million soul gems.
Dang!
3 million. A couple days ago, I said I had like 500,000. Now I have 3 million soul gems. And I have weapon 71. And see, I told you I was going to give you some more updates. I'm weapon 71 in the first lane, and I think I'm weapon like 26 in the second lane. So I am 10 weapons away from completing the first land after what, like 14, 15 days. I'm almost completed with the first line. You don't realize, the first line took me a whole month to complete, not half a month. That's like over half the time, but I still have 10 more weapons, so I don't know how that's going to go and plan and work out, but it's okay. I have 3 million soul gems. On my old account, I have like 8 trillion soul gems, so I still have a really long while to go, but I'm happy with the 3 million soul gems because I am making my progress. I don't know how I obtained 8 trillion soul gems, so that was 7 months of progress, so I'm going to have to wait a while before I get 7 months of progress and 2 weeks of having my new phone, which, honestly, I'm surprised how we've been having our new phone for half a month now. Like, hello, I'm excited. So, I have, excuse me, I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I don't know what we're going to talk about for our whole hour. Doc said, do you want to do a podcast today? And I obviously said, yeah, and
We just talk about our day, generally.
well, yeah, that's what we do every podcast.
Yeah.
So, when we got home off the bus, William had to go sprinting in the rain, running as fast as he could, and bless our hearts, me and William were absolutely drenched, like, our hoodie got wet, our jeans got wet, our shirt got, like, not wet because it was covered by the hoodie, and we were locked out, and we had to wait, and our key wasn't working once again, so we were locked out in the middle of a rainy storm, but luckily we had, like, a patio and everything, so it kept us safe against the rain.
We weren't getting wet because we were under, like, a little carport thing,
Yeah.
and it was just a locked out bit in the cold.
I know, it's really cold outside.
And if you guys seen our recent Instagram post, you'll clearly see that my glasses were covered, like...
Yeah, her glasses were covered. And luckily, William took mine off, like, bitch, we're not getting your glasses wet, and we just sprinted. I was, like, showing as fast as I could.
And my phone, Mathew started running with my phone, and then the book bag started slipping off his arm, which is more than a 10 to 20 pound plus book bag. So he had to do this to try to give it up, and his phone was getting all wet. But nothing happened. It was just the case.
Yeah, so
Mathews... checked it out. Everything seems to be working fine.
Yeah, Mathew's phone got wet, but nothing to the point of actually physically water damaging it, which is great. So it's still currently raining as of now. It's 3:20, so I think some of the alerts have went away by now.
And we started our podcast episode at 3:11.
Like 3:09, 3:10.
3:11.
Okay. So we're only like 9-10 minutes in, and we're already running out of stuff to talk about. Thank you so much for watching Podcast on Wheels. I decided that... No. I was being sarcastic there. So it's still currently raining as of now. It's super dark outside. Like, not super dark outside to the point it'd be alarming. But just a little bit enough to say, hey, Dale, things are happening. Don't ask me what that was, okay? Thank you. So...
Why don't you talk about your day?
Oh, I don't really have in gym, I was chilling there, and I was listening to music and finishing up the rest of Miss Peter's homework, which is great, and I got it completed. and then texting my friends and playing blacksmith modes. We had free day and I kept almost getting hit by the I was like, ah! I swear, they don't purposely aim at me, obviously, but every time I sit in that corner, I can't sit anywhere else because everyone else is littered with sassy girls. I'm like, nope! So I sit in my safe spot where me and Haley sit because there's no bitches to bother us constantly. Because if I sit in a spot, if I sit 2 feet away from them, they are going to bother the living shit out of me. I'm not even kidding. I could be 10 feet away from them from their vertical view. They look at me and I look at them by accident. We lock eyes. Boom. I'm dead. Which is stupid. So.
Probably out our window, was that a bird?
I don't know. It might be a damn bird.
That could be.
Like, Charlie, are you crawling out our window? Okay, that was creepy. Oh no. So yeah, like, my day was bad. There's not really interesting things that happen throughout my day at all. Did you want to talk about yours?
Imagine if we just like ended it here. No, this is way too short of a podcast.
Yeah, like 10 or 11 minutes.
So we are not ending our 30th episode on Tinted Toys.
No, that's gonna be the stupidest
Nope.
shortest. Because our shortest podcast episode is 34 minutes. We are not trying to beat that record.
So, anywho, I'm going to talk about my day now. So, in first period, we were doing more review. This time, it was on booklet.
Did I bother you this time?
No, I don't think you sent me any reels.
I did not send you any reels.
Nope, Donnie obeyed from last podcast. And he
he
didn't send me any reels, and I was just chilling there, and I was texting them, trying to, focus on trying, the review and stuff. And
yep.
I got an 84 and then 75, I think, on my lowest one. So I don't find that bad. And then second period comes around, we go to math. I just do the same thing I always do in math. Sit there, scroll on Instagram through posts and stuff, write posts and all that other stuff, because I don't really care about math unless if I want to pass it or not. So then third period comes along and world history, and it has felt so quick. The day, I'm like, wow, it's already third period, we're gonna just do this lesson. So we do the normal lesson as normal. We have this study guide or review EOC thing, and it's like 35 questions long. Got a 13 out of 36 on the first try. Second attempt, I got a 26, so that's way better. So I just decided to count that as my final grade. He graded it, and I don't know how low my grade is now, but shouldn't be that low.
No.
And should have a pretty good grade.
Yeah.
And then fourth is weight training.
Yep.
And Emmie and Diana, her friend, they go into the weight training, and they normally always have girls' weight training, always, but this class was a little different. We just had to do our maxes and tell Miss Faircloth how much we did rather than her saying it. So she could just sit there and write down the numbers and things.
You lied about how many you did.
No one could lie. So I didn't lie. Well, I'm pretty sure she didn't want anyone to lie. So Emmie does her 70 pounds as on the arms, and she does it 3 times, which is the littlest you could do. But it was super hard for her, and she never had done that before, so I don't blame her. And I can't even lift a pencil, so I'm not even blaming her. I might be able to lift one, but not great. No. So, and then she does that. And then yesterday, I don't think I've ever told y'all, but when I asked, where's Maria? Diana told me she was having surgery. My friend Maria.
Maria's having surgery?
And she said on her stomach or in the stomach area. So was it appendicitis? And I said, was it appendicitis? And she said, maybe. She's been gone for 2 weeks.
Maria had surgery? Oh my god!
She's having surgery. I was like, what happened? And Diana doesn't know, but Maria
like, was having surgery. I'm like, oh my God, I really hope she's okay and doing well if she did have the surgery, which either might be her first surgery and I don't want a seventh, which probably will be the wisdom teeth, which is probably the most nonchalant surgery someone could have, because they just get that surgery. Almost everyone gets that surgery, except if you don't have wisdom teeth or you get very lucky.
Yep.
So, either I won't have wisdom teeth growing in, which will give me a lucky chance of not getting to my seventh surgery, and Donnie will hopefully not need his wisdom teeth removed to get his first, which will be weird to say that.
Esophagus surgery we had literally a couple days ago?
No, in real life.
So like Graham and God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, like, first real surgery.
Yeah.
Well, I had 6, so.
Yeah.
But anywho, and then we just casually chilled there and was listening to music. And for the rest of the class, we just got to chill on our phone. I got to listen to music. We soon ended up going back to the old gym and the locker room at 3. No, 3:10. No, not 3. Never mind. 12:10.
Okay, you seem so nice. You're like, never mind.
No, because I'm so used to the old schedule, so I'm so used to saying 3. I'm like, no, it's 12. So
yeah.
We got back at like 12:20 or 12:10, and I got to wait down at the bottom of the stairs like I always do. I was listening to music, chatting friends. We got outside, and I put up my hoodie, and my headphones get wet, which they're not supposed to, but they were fine. They never failed.
Okay.
Because only the bottom bit got wet.
The bottom bit?
Buds. And then...
That's sort of like the charging port, the power charge.
Yeah, but like, nothing got affected. We get on the bus, we listen to some music and stuff, so that's cool. It's only 3:28.
Yep. What's wrong?
We don't know what to talk about.
Damn. What's this?
What?
No idea what that language is. Oh wait, this is a webcam video.
How do you start this thing? Welcome to my cult.
I'm
just
just
teasing, I'm not
teasing.
going to talk like that. Welcome. In my cult, I like to talk about all things me. Because that's what a cult is, right? I'll probably be spamming in here occasionally from time to time, so if that's your thing, then come on and join. What's stopping you? There's nothing. No seriousness, though. I'm probably going to be on here talking to you guys about all things going on in my life, including the amount of sleep I get, and I can't wait to party it up in District 14. That's right, we're the new district in Hunger Games. How do you start this?
That was his starting or welcome of the
Cult.
Yep.
Okay.
Cult.
And it was Carter, right?
Yeah, Carter cult.
Carter Cole.
Yep.
So, if you guys know that's things going on Instagram, so yay. But to make this at least 30 minutes, we need to be 3:41.
That's in 11 minutes. I don't know what to do. Why did we decide to do a podcast?
But I swore we had like so much to talk about.
Exactly.
You can tell them your esophagus surgery recovery process.
Okay. I guess we are talking about, let me help. I guess we are talking about our esophagus surgery recovery. We got esophagus surgery Sunday, so like June 7th, January 7th, not June, January 7th, and I've been fine. Like the first day, I slept all day, chilled. Monday, I was talking just fine.
barely no pain. And then Tuesday, I feel like perfectly fine. Like, that's how my recovery has been going. Nothing bad. I normally recover from esophagus surgery pretty well because I've been having it multiple times. Like, I missed 2 months of it, which is not good. But I finally caught up with life and had esophagus surgery on January 7th. So the next month on the 7th, I will have another esophagus surgery.
Yep.
So every month on the 7th.
And every month on the 7th as well for me.
Yeah. So hopefully we can keep up with that schedule and time so that way every month we have a surgery and we don't skip like 2-3 months. Like, because I remember the last time I had esophagus surgery is November 6th. And then it was January 6th, meaning it had hit 2 months since I had esophagus surgery. So I was like, okay, January 7th, I'll have esophagus surgery. I scheduled the appointment and the time and day, and I'm still in the hospital recovering, but like I feel perfectly fine. And we have like till Friday in here, and then we're getting out the hospital. Let's go! So, like,
I'm so happy we have a 3-day weekend.
yeah. But other than that, I'm happy that we've just been chilling here. And Corey does not want to get off my phone. But that's basically my recovery of esophagus surgery.
Is that it?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it.
God, we're running out of ideas. Anything interesting you might want to talk about?
No? Oh, well, thank you for weirdly doing that on me. Thank you.
What
So,
happened?
I don't know. My exporting is 65% randomly got done, so I have to do it all over again. Yay! 30 more minutes! Gotta love it. Doc seems mad. She looks mad, like, really? What's your thoughts on what just happened?
Annoying.
Annoying as fuck. Let's do a strength update. My strength update? Not really much strength to gain. My lung percent is 14 as of right now. Which is, excuse me, not the greatest. But we're making it, don't worry. And my speech, like, it's much worse than it used to be, but, like, I feel like it hasn't gotten any weaker or maybe a little stronger since then.
Maybe.
Because, like, I noticed when I said that I was getting weaker about a month ago, and I heard my speech in that video, it was horrible. And obviously it's, like, bad now, but, like, I feel like it was a little weaker than it was before. So I feel like I get stronger in speech-wise.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Because in the video, they're like, wow, Donnie, you sound so strong in speech. And I'm like, really? And apparently, I'm stronger in speech than I was before. But nowhere near as when I was normal. But I think I'm stronger in that aspect. One thing I probably need to start doing, instead of just taking Risdiplam alone, hello, what is it doing? Doc's face is like, really? So we're gonna wait for that. But like, over the last couple of months, like, my strength has obviously been getting worse and never stops getting worse. Gotta love it. But I feel like that isn't too bad. I mean, well, back then when I was like 54, they were still canceling.
Let's X out of the whole app.
Sorry, my editing site is being stupid. Continue editing, please. Anyway, sorry, it's been stupid and annoying. Which I'm gonna have to deal with this for another extra fucking hour. Ooh. Okay, all my editing is still there. Free export. Woo. No, we're gonna have to wait a while before it does anything. But my strength has been okay right now. I'm staying stable for over a month, but I feel like I need to start spiniraza injections again in my neck.
Maybe to stop the progression.
Shit. Oh. Stomach growled. Well, I've been thinking of it on my mind lately, like starting spiniraza back up again for strength-wise to try to stop the progression of my disease taking over, because once I get spiniraza, I will hopefully be either getting stronger, which I hope that will happen, or just staying at the same state I am right now and never lose strength again, if not very, very little strength.
Or you might even be gonna gain strength.
I hope I gain strength to spiniraza. I stopped spiniraza many months ago, like 6 or 7 months ago, because I was staying the same and my insurance policy did not cover it no more. So I was like, okay, let me do Risdiplam. And Risdiplam was working for many months, like 5 months. And then about like 2 or 1 month ago, I was like, my strength's getting weaker. And it got way weaker because I grew in age and dipped down. And now I'm wanting to start back up spiniraza and do those injections every time. Which I may need more than my friend Doc, because I am at a point where I'm really weak. I can't like hold up my head. I can't move my arms. I can't move my fingers except my thumb. I can't move my legs. My doctor said I'm basically paralyzed from the neck down, even though I'm not counting myself like that. No way. I can feel when something touches my arm, and I'm not actually paralyzed from the neck down. The only thing I can move from my neck down is my thumb.
Oh God.
And then I can flop my head back and then not be able to lift my head. So the only things I can move is my thumb and my head. Yeah. So basically paralyzed from the neck down, but not really paralyzed from the neck down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically you are, but not in like a spinal cord way.
Like, not in like actual physical, but like my movement is like as if someone was paralyzed from the neck down, where I can only move my thumb and my neck. I'm hoping in the future that goes away. Not the strength I have now, but I want to have better strength in the future if I can, because I'm only 66. And I do not want to stop moving by the time I'm 70.
No, that's so creepy.
Really? Like, babe, what are your thoughts on it? Like, the thoughts of me stop moving at 70.
Well, I just generally find that terrifying, because, like, you know, I'm 73 years old, like, I'm, like, significantly older than you.
Yeah, by like 5 or 6
by many years, and here I am, like, being able to kind of move my limbs.
Like, what can you move us currently as of right now?
My arm very slightly, my thumb,
Fingers.
maybe my thumb is...
Yeah, much stronger than my thumb.
And my head.
And like 10 or 9 days ago, she's like lifting my head for the first time in some time.
Yes, but that was using...
Yes, meaning she regained a lot of stability.
And
then even with you sitting in a normal position, you were able to get it quite back up at a fairly, not at the fastest rate, but you were able to get your head up.
And I just want to mention something. I was using a technique. I wasn't actually using a lot of muscles. I was using a lot of my breathing ability. Like using...
You're still able to get it up.
Yes, but what they really want to see is me get it up using muscle, not like
muscle and strength.
Not using a breathing technique and all this other stuff, which surprised me.
Yes.
But like using actual muscle, it's not really there. But I'm 73 years old. I can't even lift my head back up when it falls most of the time.
I could barely move my limbs and stuff, so...
How far can you move your arm? Yeah, I wish I had that.
What?
I wish I had that. That type of movement. So, like, you can move your arms.
Yeah. And I can, like...
Shift your hand.
Move my thumb.
And you can move your fingers.
Barely.
I can't even do that.
Not barely, because of quadriplegic.
But, so she can move her fingers, move her arms, move her head, can't move her legs, and kind of shift. I can't do that. I can only move my thumb.
It's only 3:42. It's only been 31 minutes.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh, but I don't want...
Okay, well, what are your current thoughts on my weakness?
Well, I mean, it's just kind of terrifying, and you, like, you know, getting weaker and weaker. Like, you know, it's creepy in a sense, because you're like, well, I'm just getting this weak and this week. I'm like, oh, God, like, you're getting so weak. Rather than me, who's just doesn't seem to be, like, I'm losing breathing. I know that, because I'm, like, 19%, which
I'm 14.
is getting very low. And... undoubtedly, if I need to go back on that BiPAP again, then all my outfits will need to consist of a BiPAP, which I don't want. And then if I lose more breathing, I'm going to need this big old extensive trach. So we're hoping that my breathing just stays at 19 where the trach can support it so far.
Yes.
And just, you know,
My
daily
trach
rounds
can support it.
and just daily rounds of cystic fibrosis vest will hopefully bring it back up and prevent it from going any lower. Than
it already is.
Yeah, than it already is, essentially. And always I've had bad breathing from cystic fibrosis originally, and then I got, like, other lung disorders and lung cancers, so causing my breathing to get very bad and very, you know, very worse quickly. So a lot of the time when I was like 60, I remember being able to lift, like, PS4s and... You remember that?
That's insane.
Like, game consoles, controllers, was that, you know, remember I lifted my arm that high?
Yes.
Like, that's a whole...
Like, you're like, barely. I'm like, bitch, you're lifting it halfway.
Like,
I can't
I was doing this.
Like, what the
This.
hell? I would wish for that.
No, it was like this.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
Just,
That's
like, 13 years later. Which is creepy, because I remember at 60 I used to be able to, like, speak well without... I've no idea what my stomach's doing. No, but I remember I was able to speak well with, like, you know, without slurring or, like, stuttering a lot or, like, me being tired and stuff. And I remember being able to speak without feeling like a gag feeling every few words. I'm like...
Imagine mine.
No, but, like, seriously, I remember when I was, like, 60, I used to have, like, the profound strength, and now I have very bad strength. Now, I'm going to count it as the worst, because I know people who are worse than me, one right beside me.
Hi.
But I know that I have bad strength, and I know that it was way worse than it used to be. And of course, aging, as you age older with SMA, you're just going to get weaker. But on all the treatments, I don't know why I'm getting weaker, and that we just have to find a way on how to...
We might need to get a shiny dose of spiniraza, which I've never got
Yay.
spiniraza in multiple months. So
I have not got spiniraza in multiple years. What?
I heard something.
What'd you hear?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Nope. Their dad just asked if it was raining, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, harder, or I'm like,
Well, what did he say before that?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
No, he just said, is it raining? And then when I checked, and I was like, yeah, it's still raining. He's like, harder than it used to, or what? I'm like, no, I don't know. Don't know how hard it was raining before. Anyway, were you gonna keep talking dark or?
I forgot what I was on because all that was on what?
The spiniraza of strength thing?
Oh, I know the spiniraza strength thing. Tell about your journey throughout spiniraza and things.
I already did. The strength and stuff. And how I said I didn't take spiniraza for years.
Didn't I say that? You said a month.
I'm sorry, I said months and then you said years, but it's really been years since I took spiniraza. It's been human months since I took spiniraza.
Well, can you explain your weakness more throughout the years?
My weakness has been getting worse in breathing, moving, everything. It's been getting worse in everything.
Well, I mean, like, tell how you were like in younger years.
Well, what I was like in younger years is that my speech was way better, and then I could slightly move my arms, and I could not even I could somewhat lift my hands off my lap, about like half an inch, and I couldn't lift up my own head still, and that was by the time I was 52.
What about in the younger state when you first got diagnosed?
When I was 39, my legs became paralyzed and I was in a manual chair. I could still have full mobility in my arms, my head, my chest, and my movement. At 40, I had a feeding tube and a trach. And I was in a power chair, and I had like 70% of my arm strength left. By the time I was like 49, I was like, I didn't even have half of my arm strength. I could still lift them like 6 inches off the ground, and then I could do a peace sign with my hands, and I could somewhat lift my head up from the thing, but not really well. By age 52, nope. I couldn't lift my head. I could lift my hand off an inch. I could somewhat move my fingers and my thumb really well. Now I cannot I can move my thumb very weak. No arm movement, no hand movement, no like lifting up head, and speech is way worse. My speech was normal at 39. My speech was a little slurry at 40, barely, and then at 49 it was worse, and then at 66 it's now here.
Yeah, it's like so horrible compared to what I remember in the old podcast I used to do SMA.
Before.
Oh, yeah. So I remember back then when we used to do these old podcasts called SMA podcasts when all of us had SMA and all of us just...
Two weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago.
And all of us wanted to do this thing where, like, you know, where we're like, hey, we want to talk about daily life as what it's like living with spinal muscular atrophy. So we were all there. We were just sitting there with our friends. And I remember me being, like, so strong and being able to talk and, like, almost...
Your speech was almost normal.
Like, literally... Like, now when I hear it, I'm like, oh my god, like, how did I sound that normal without, you know, needing to take breaks and not breathing so hard? So, like, I remember, you know, having it, I was like, what the? Because, like, it was so new to me or weird for me to hear, like, me normal. And that was only me, like a decade ago or 13 years ago, which is crazy to believe. Like, wow, I sounded that strong. I was that strong.
I know, exactly.
So, it literally baffled me on how strong I used to be. So, I was like, oh my god.
Yes.
So, like, holy crap. Like, it astonished me on how brave, or, not brave. I don't know what I'm saying. No, but, like, it astonished me on how strong I was and
what I used to be able to accomplish and stuff like that. I used to be able to have way less medical supplies than I do now. Like, I need a vent, I need BiPAPs, I need cystic fibrosis vest. I just need a lot of things.
I sleep with vents and feeding machines and feed bags and pulse socks and socks and tube vent machine. And I like sleep with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 or 6 machines I sleep with every night.
Like, it's just crazy on how much, like, you know, we do.
Yep.
Because, like, oh my gosh, like, I can't even believe it. Like, I remember back then when I was, like, younger and things, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm just...
Now you say like.
I know. So, when I was younger, I was able to hold my phone. I was able to, you know, get my phone by myself and just type all the updates I still can, but I can't hold the phone, and I need someone to, you know, properly set it up for me so I can do all the stuff from my chair. As of back then, I used to be able to just like, hey, grab my phone like this. Like, how weird is that? Like, now you have to put my hand on the phone and I can just type all the wonderful updates. Yeah. My thumb dexterity has always been wonderful for how bad my strength has got. Like, literally no matter how weak I got, my thumb dexterity was amazing. I don't know how. It must be a gene thing, or it just must be muscle-wise, or since I train my thumb a lot by typing so much, it must still be super good, because I noticed no matter how weak I got, like the speech, the physical weakness, my thumb and my speech would stay pretty profound for what people would hear my body strength was.
Yep.
And currently it's 3:53, so we're only 42 minutes in, I think.
Right. I don't have anything else to talk about. I don't want to bore them anymore. You know, this is like a good long. I
don't know how long this will be. I really hope it's not in the 30-minute eras, because we don't like 30-minute podcasts. But I think we're going to pray to God that this is not like in the 30-minute section. But we want to thank you all so much for watching our podcast on Wheelz episode 30. We are only 10 episodes away from season 3. So thanks so much for watching Podcast on Wheelz episode 30, and we'll see you all next podcast. Bye.